There's one very important skill that takes you from being okay to being great. This applies to day trading and business in general. Now, the idea of this video actually comes from a video that I watched on my live stream with Lewis Rossman called How to Be Investable. How to Be Investable goes over the concept of being basically a continuous learner. I realize that it's something that I've been trying to portray and talk about often, especially in relation to my channel here on YouTube and my Discord community with day trading and a lot of people who are learning how to day trade. But it applies way beyond that. It applies to every single area in life. When I say a continuous learner, I don't mean someone who's just constantly asking questions. I want it to go one step further than that. And this is the big piece that I want to hit home here. It's taking information and running with it. Now, what does that mean? What are some examples? So if you're in the Discord chat, it's linked down below if you want to join. It's just a day trading chat for futures trading. If you are a part of that and you see someone offer some advice on, say the footprint chart, and you're like, okay, cool, I learned something new about a footprint chart. Now, what does X, Y, and Z mean about the footprint chart? Instead of just immediately asking that person and using their time and their knowledge, go on Google, go search what a footprint chart is. Go find out those questions that you're asking, Google it, come back with more information than you left with. Then when you go back and ask that person, you're going to actually be providing input to the conversation. They're going to know that you are interested in whatever they're teaching you. And it's going to make it a two-way conversation as opposed to a one-way take conversation. So you're no longer just taking. You're providing and showing that you're interested and that you actually care by using your time and your energy to learn more about the question that you're asking. What this does is it opens up the person who's actually giving you the information to say, wow, this person actually cares about what I'm saying. They're not just using me. They're providing something back. I might even be able to learn something from them that they've picked up in their research. Again, like I said, this applies to day trading. It applies to business. If you're working at a job right now and you go ask your boss about something, it's very important to learn how to ask questions. It's also important to take that information that you learned from asking a question and freaking run with it. Go down the rabbit hole. Let your brain be opened up to explore new paths and new routes of information. Gather that information together and then come back with an educated response or another educated question that allows for the conversation to open back up. And this is going to literally shape and shift your mind. Like I said just a second ago, it applies to every age. You could be 50 years old and guess what? There's still someone who knows more than you do. So go find them, ask questions, learn more, be a better person by learning more information, be more educated. If you're in high school or just graduated college, go find someone at your job to be a mentor to you. Go find someone on YouTube who knows a little bit about a topic that you're interested in. Ask them questions. But when they give you an answer, don't waste their time, right? Come back in strong with new, educated responses that you took the time to research yourself. And it's going to make you a much better person, going to make all of your interactions 100% better. You're going to learn a lot more out of it, and the connections are going to grow and blossom from there. So that's the number one piece of advice I have, is to be a constant learner and researcher, and don't take, but also give back when asking questions.